Good morning, guys. Good freaking morning. It is 5 p.m. Good morning.
Good morning. Honestly, it's giving morning. It's giving like stereotypical afternoon. Like if I picture like a perfect afternoon, that's what today is. Because
Wow.
the light outside is
Can't
just...
relate because I have work. Oh, but like day-wise,
I'm saying like...
Appearance.
Yeah, I'm not saying like what we're doing because why would anyone want to record a podcast?
Right. Not the perfect afternoon.
Yeah, it's just like...
We hate what we do.
Yes.
We're forced to do it. Based on our $2 million contract that we signed.
Yeah, we have to record a podcast for 5 years until our contract ends.
That's when you know that there's integrity behind it and that we love what we do because
even when
the numbers speak for themselves.
Even when no one wants to listen to us, we still want to do it. So
it takes like to be an influencer or a content creator or a podcaster, there's some sort of level of narcissism or just level of self-conceit that needs to take place.
Self-conceit.
Is that even like...
If that's not a word, I hope it will become a word.
Like...
Can be like Shakespeare, you invent a word.
True. Shakespeare did it, so can I. Anyways, as we've been yapping already, we have many, many, many opinions, many thoughts. And so we're doing another installment for our beloved series.
What are your thoughts on? Because there's just so many things to talk about what our thoughts are on of it. What?
Yeah, no, I got it. I understood. Camp question.
Okay, luckily I thought of one.
Okay, good, because I actually forgot about that whole part.
Yeah, I did too. So my camp question this week is name, age, and what type of car is your like dream car?
Okay. I'm Enzo. I'm 18. And my dream car, I don't know if I have one. Like, I think I have like what I look for in a car, but I don't have like a dream brand. For a while, I said a gray Tesla with white insides. But like,
yeah.
don't love Elon Musk. And even with that too, just from driving, my experience with driving in people's electric cars, it kind of gives me a headache. Maybe it's like not electric cars themselves, but it was like the shape of it was not something about it.
Interesting.
It was more in the sports car type of electric car vibe. So I think it's more sports car.
How does that song go? By Tate McRae.
Oh, couldn't tell you.
Sorry, why am I referencing a Tate McRae song?
Yeah, couldn't tell you because I actually am true to my hater.
It's like the only
true to my hater self.
That's the only Tate McRae song I truly can like get down to.
I don't think I'm a Tate McRae hater, but
a Tate McRae neutral. Yeah. Listen to our last episode, guys, on pop star identity and
it was so good.
Why we hate Benson Boone. Hate's a strong word, but why we hate Benson Boone.
Hate isn't strong enough. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. It doesn't. My hatred doesn't run that deep. I actually don't even feel.
What's the Hunger Games quote about hate?
Hope.
Oh no, that's hope is the only thing stronger than fear. Never mind. I don't really know what I'm talking about. Okay.
What am I talking? Okay, what I look for in a car.
Okay. In case anyone's out to buy Enzo a car.
Literally, my dream car has a really good sound system because I love music.
Ooh. Must have.
I think I do. I like sedans or crossovers better than SUVs. Mm-hmm. So that's one thing.
I do like your car.
Guys, I have a Subaru. I am your average Subaru driver, actually. Hello. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I just love my lesbian car personally.
Yeah.
So much. And yeah, maybe a Subaru is what I look for in a car.
Yeah. That's going to be... So my name's Anna. I'm 22. And I also look for a Subaru in a car. I think I want... Like, I've had a Subaru before and then someone T-boned me. So I don't have a Subaru anymore. I also like Toyotas, and I currently have a Toyota, and after doing a project on Toyota, I came to love Toyota's brand and their creativity, and they actually, if you look into it, they have really cool branding, believe it or not. But that being said, I really love the blue Subaru, like the light blue Subaru, or like a green Subaru, but I really think that the light dusty blue Subaru is really pretty and I want that. And I do kind of like the crossover or one of the more outdoorsy ones with in the future, I really want a car with a sunroof because my very first car had a sunroof, and I think I took it for granted because I didn't realize that not all cars have sunroofs. Does your car?
It does. Wait, does it?
I don't know.
Wait.
But my Subaru Outback, you would think, okay, Subaru Outback, like stereotypical.
Do I have
like,
a sunroof?
I don't know. I don't feel like you would. We can go check afterwards.
Okay. Wait, this is like crazy.
Wait, what if we go check
this
now? Or just Google your car and see if it has a sunroof.
Which one do I have?
You have the Subaru.
Wait, okay. Do I have the... Wait, okay, because I get mixed up because I had the Impreza, and then that got totaled, and then Gary's insurance bought me a...
Wait, I forgot
a Crosstrek.
Oh, yeah, I think you might have a Crosstrek.
I think it is a Crosstrek.
But you'd think that the Subaru Outback would have a sunroof because it's like, you know, Subaru Outback. Like, that's the stereotypical outdoorsy car. They don't have a sunroof. Anyways, that being said, one day, I dream of a car that has a sunroof.
I do have one, I think.
Oh, very nice.
But like, why? How did I just like not know that?
Yeah.
See, that's why, like, when it comes to cars, if I was a billionaire, you wouldn't catch me buying a crazy expensive car because it's like I don't really have a passion for cars. So it's like, why would $1 million change that? Which I've talked about that before. Same with boats.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, a boat, like, I would understand if you were gonna use it a lot. I think I would buy one and just not end up using it. I wouldn't buy it because I wouldn't end up using it. But car, like, I just know how easy it is to get in accidents and scratches and stuff. So I just don't even want to put a lot of money into a car.
Good sound system.
Yes.
Safety features. That's literally it.
Yeah. The Volvo safety features are nice.
The Subaru, when I got into my car accident, she pulled through. She called the police for me.
That's awesome.
And every single airbag deployed.
My car's currently...
Thanks, Gary. Is it like bad that I'm just like name dropping him? There's a lot of Garys in the world.
It sounds like a code name. Like it sounds like we just made up a name for the guy. Like, oh, we want to talk about him. Like, let's just call him Gary. But that's like actually his name. I forget what the guy's name was that hit my car. But yeah, now I have a really old car. So and somebody scratched it like 2 weeks ago. But it's okay. It's
fine. Music and TV shout outs.
Yes.
This is perfect because happy Lord Summer, you guys. Guys, Lord Summer is here. Happy Lord Summer.
Oh my gosh. Thank goodness for Lord Summer. TGFLS.
Right. I've also heard word about like non-binary Lord Summer coming.
Yeah.
There's word on the street. So here for it. So shouting out What Was That by Lord, of course. And then Glory and Gore from Pure Heroine, adding that.
That is a good one.
Every time I listen to any song from Pure Heroine.
The weather today is actually giving Pure Heroine to me.
The Coulson. Exactly.
Oh, send the call and send.
The call out, send.
Yeah.
The call out. Wait, send the call out, send
the call out, send the call out.
Exactly. I got an email. Let me just make sure it's not NYU. me every time I get an email, guys. Okay, no. Anyways, so happy
by
Lord
the way,
Summer.
guys, we're in person for this episode because I'm home for the weekend. So, like, if you're not watching the video version, you should.
Exactly. Not that we don't normally do video versions, but we are in the same room.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Every time I listen to any song from Pure Heroine, I'm like, Lord was ahead of the times.
Mm-hmm. Very much so.
Right. Like, this is a timeless album. How was it 2013 and this was a thing? Because...
Yeah, it's still so 2013.
It's so 2013, but it's
but
so...
because it was so okay. Wait, so you're shouting out Glory and Gore, and what was that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I came home this weekend for Fontaine's DC concert. It's my first one. Yes, peep the shirt. I can't even really show it off. But I came home for it. And I've never seen them before, and it was really awesome. Funny other story from that. whole nother story time. The night ended in the ER. Not myself, but everything's fine now.
And I was there.
And Enzo was there.
That's how.
And Enzo was also
not in the ER.
Yeah.
Not like, okay.
You were in the ER, but not in the ER.
Right, like I was, yeah. Anyways.
Anyways, I wanted to shout out their new song because I think they released their like deluxe version, and it is called. I should know this. Yes, it is "Before You, I Just Forget."
You just forget.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you just forget.
Like before you, I just forget. Exactly, because I just forget.
You do just be
But yeah,
forgetting.
they just keep releasing songs with longer titles with like 5 words, and I am losing track of what
Like
they're called.
grandfather, please stand on the shoulders
of my father
while
while
the
he's deep sea fishing for
fishing.
sharks in the Pacific.
Wait, does it just is for sharks in the Pacific?
I think
isn't
at
it?
one point she says that, unless my
No, in the song, yes, but in the title.
Oh no,
it
no,
ends
not in
at-
the title.
The title ends at fishing.
Yeah,
I think.
yeah, it does.
Okay.
I was just continuing on because I like the sharks in the Pacific.
Sharks in the Pacific.
Anyways, do you have any TV shout-outs? I don't.
I have to look at Letterboxd. Oh, well, on my birthday, I made my family
Oh.
watch Chicago.
My mom and I watched Gladiator 2 the other day, and it was actually really good. I quite enjoyed it.
Yeah, I watched Chicago with my family on my birthday because I made them watch it with me.
I
They
still
liked
need to
it.
watch
It's
that.
so good. I think it's Letterboxd top 4 soon. It's like the best movie musical adaptation.
Okay.
Because it's like if you like La La Land and Moulin Rouge, you will love
Yeah.
Chicago.
Wait, what's the main song from Chicago? The most popular one?
And all that jazz. That's in there. There's also the we both reached for the gun, the gun, the gun, the gun.
Oh, that's
There's
in
also
that? Okay.
Cell Block Tango. The he had it coming. He only had himself to blame.
Okay.
And then
Oh, okay.
Mr. Cellophane. There's like a lot of
Cool.
like you probably
Yeah,
will recognize half of
I
the
need
songs
to watch
in
it.
there. I hope you guys enjoyed that Chicago medley that I
Yes.
just gave you. Do you have any more things? Or are we beginning?
No, I think we can begin with our episode topic for today, which I don't even. Oh no, we did mention it. We're doing.
What are your thoughts on?
What are your thoughts on?
As we say in New York, because New York stands up.
Yeah.
Do you want to go first?
So basically, how this works, if you haven't been here before, is we just take turns saying, "What are your thoughts on blank?" and then we just talk about it. Very simple.
It can be very broad topics or very, very niche topics. And if you would like to participate in future episodes, DM us and maybe we can start compiling a telepathy
Yes,
listener curated list.
indeed. We're gonna start off very like specific and not that deep,
Okay.
which is, what are your thoughts on asparagus? Really?
I think that when it comes to having it as a side with the dinner and it's the vegetable on the table, I can get behind it. In terms of green vegetables, which there are a lot of, I prefer like broccoli and stuff, but asparagus I can absolutely get behind.
I think I was born with some. You know how some people are born with like the gene where cilantro tastes like soap or something like that.
Wait, I love cilantro.
No, I love cilantro.
Okay.
I'm just saying, I think I was born with the gene where like asparagus tastes absolutely horrible because I love green vegetables and I love a green vegetable on
You're
the side.
green.
Like, yeah, like broccoli, spinach, celery. What are other green vegetables?
Lettuce.
Lettuce. There's gotta be a zucchini.
Zucchini.
Big zucchini fan. Okay, but asparagus, it just does not taste good to me. And I want to see if like other people are tasting the same thing and they like that, or if I'm tasting something different. So that's all I have to say about
Free
that.
zucchini till it's backwards.
Yes. Wait.
Love. No, you wouldn't agree with that.
Okay.
Okay. First one is the Blue Origin flight. It's a 2-parter / Katy Perry.
Okay. I had Katy Perry written
Really?
down too. Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about it then because I have many thoughts. But the Blue Origin, you know what? The
Yes.
going to space.
When Katy Perry and a few other people went to space.
Gail King, Amanda Nguyen. I don't know who. Something Jeff Bezos' wife, right?
Oh, okay.
Maybe, I don't know. The first all-female space crew. That's all I'll say.
Yeah, so at first I was like, I didn't know too much about it, so I was like, okay, that's cool, whatever. I mean, I just didn't really care, and I was like, okay, but why is Katy Perry going to space? Like, that's so random.
I thought it was funny at first. I was like, okay, Katy
And I
Perry's
thought
going
it
to
would be
space.
like, I thought they were going for a longer time than like 5 minutes or whatever it was.
I think it was 11.
Okay, 11 minutes. And then, but now, like, hearing all the debriefs about it, like, I think it was so stupid. Like, they spent so much money on money that could have been spent for something else.
This was not a mission. This was a joyride. Like, what
And they
research
like
was done?
they were just
what?
like on their phones half of the time, like filming videos. And then I watched. Did you watch the compilation I sent of just? I mean,
astrophysics.
yeah.
And
I just love like the math of it. Like I love astrophysics, astronomy, astrology.
it's like, girl, where are we getting this
Like to
from?
her, astronomy and astrology are the same thing.
Right. I think that my all-time favorite video with this though was I feel so connected to love.
Yes.
You just don't know how much love you have inside of you until, and it's like, I get if you're seeing the earth from that perspective. Like, as Gail King said, she was like, have you ever been to space? No, I have not. And it's like, if I did go to space, I think I would experience the same
Yeah.
sense of, I would be feeling the awe. Yeah, I'd be in awe.
Yeah.
Feeling the awe. I kind of like that.
Feeling the awe.
I would be in awe for sure. But something about this just feels very out of touch. And like, I feel so connected to love and kissing the ground. It's kind of like, Miss Girl,
Yeah.
get up off the floor. Like, why are we kissing the ground?
I just honestly, like, I don't know if this is an unpopular opinion, but like, I've just not ever been a huge Katy Perry fan. Like, I know that you have been a big Katy Perry fan in the past, but like, some of her songs are really good. I specifically love those random songs from like 2017 or 18, like Swish Swish.
Chain to the Rhythm.
And Chain to the Rhythm. Like, those are really good. But like, I've never, I mean, you know, Last Friday Night, Firework, those types of songs, they're good, but like, and they're a little bit nostalgic, but like, if you had to like ask me to delete one artist's songs off of like my OG songs playlist, I might choose her, because like, I just don't feel the same connection to love as everyone else does.
I feel so connected
no,
to
I
love.
just like, I don't think they're bad songs at all. I just don't, I'm not like obsessed with them.
Yeah. Okay. Here's the thing though. This happens
Also,
when...
wait, another good song is, one that I really like is, what's, da-na-na, This Is How We Do.
This is how we do.
I love that song, actually.
Yeah. Okay. The thing is, when somebody does one little cancelable thing and suddenly their entire career was actually just like nothing, it is like kind of sad to see. Let me defend myself really quickly, actually, because that whole statement. Okay, so
I kind of get what you're saying, but explain.
the space crew thing, that I can't defend you on this. It's like, what are we doing? This is very out of touch. That I'm like, okay, why are we doing this? Her last album, 143, working with Dr. Luke, can't defend you. Can't get behind that. And also like the album itself,
It's just not good.
she felt very detached from her artist identity.
Right.
Like it felt, I was kind of confused. I'm like, is this just like a new Katy Perry? Are we trying to like revive the old pop Katy Perry? Like what? I was kind of like struggling to see what sound we were going for.
I feel like we never actually talked about this in last week's episode, but we were going to talk about like how Lady Gaga being, I think we forgot to talk about this, but like Lady Gaga being with her new album, people being like, the old Gaga's back. Like Katy Perry has yet to have that moment where it's like Katy Perry's back. She just keeps getting worse and worse.
Yeah, I agree with that. But I also think that Witness, I will defend Katy Perry with, that was a great album. And
that was probably
she
my
just
favorite.
shaved her head. Like, leave her alone. Like, she's just blonde and like a little bit bald, but like that's fine.
Yeah.
Guys, like, anyways, so I grew up listening to a lot of Katy Perry, and I feel like touring wise, she had 9 number ones from one album.
Yeah,
That is crazy. Like her Super Bowl performance was great. So I feel like she has definitely left behind like a great legacy as a pop star. And
did you ever go to one of her concerts?
yes, I went to the Prismatic World Tour or whatever in 2014
Was
or
that
something.
the album Roars on?
Okay. Same with This Is How We Do.
You're gonna
Birthday. Walking on Air. The other ones. Anyways. Yeah, so I was a big Katy Perry fan growing up and stuff. And I feel like she kind of revolutionized like touring. Like I feel like she definitely contributed to the concept of creating like a whole show, maybe like a family friendly show.
Right.
Like get in the car, the whole family's going to see Katy Perry, that type of vibe. And she's always been very fun. And I feel like people have been recently comparing her tour to Lady Gaga. But it's like, I feel like Gaga's always been more theatrical and stuff, whereas
Right.
Katy Perry's more fun and playful.
Right,
Like it's not on the same. They're really different to me, you know? Like I think that Katy Perry's tour has always been like kind of like silly, quirky, you know, like the whipped cream bikini top.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a lot of things. the random sharks, the beach balls at the Super Bowl, like just like that type of vibe, which is
Right.
very different from Lady Gaga. So I don't know why we're even comparing, but it is just like people making fun of her dancing now on tour and just some of the stage elements and stuff. And it's like, it's not that I necessarily think that some of the stuff that she has going on her tour looks good. It's like, I'm like, that looks good. What are you guys talking about? Like, I think some of it does look a little bit messy and like a little bit janky, but it definitely feels very Katy Perry. Like this is
Right.
Katy Perry at the end of the day. And so people trying to hate on her and stuff, it's kind of like, I don't know, in 2014, you wouldn't be in this up.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree with that. I've just like never. I feel like now that everyone's talking about it, I've been able to like express my feeling of like I've never been
And maybe that's
that
what's,
huge of a fan of
everyone's
her.
doing that, you know?
Yeah, and like I can totally get behind the fact that she has so many hits and like they are like really good songs. I've just never been that obsessed with them for some reason. Like, yeah.
This era could have been so good though, but it's like Woman's World just missed the mark.
Yeah.
Even like beyond the Dr. Luke stuff, which was just like absolutely insane why she's doing that. But the verses are bland, the lyrics are bland, the chorus, it's not even that catchy. Like, I don't know.
And she's on American Idol judging people, or not anymore, but she was on American Idol judging people on on their artistry, and like now she's making this. Like, what the heck?
I know, like she feels a little bit lost to me in terms of that. So I don't know.
Yeah.
That being said, One of the Boys is probably her best album.
Yeah.
It's like Katy Perry, I feel like was meant to be a rock artist.
Yeah, and she did produce some good Just Dance songs. Yeah, for sure.
This was never the way I planned.
Okay. What are your thoughts on the Hunger Games cast so far that they've announced for the new Sunrise on the Reaping movie?
I haven't
Yeah.
heard of any of these people, and that's why I love it.
Same.
They're gonna announce Drusilla soon. Mm-hmm. I just need to send in my headshot and stuff and give the go ahead for that post.
Yeah.
But I'm just kidding. That would actually be so fun though. I could just yell at people and like look
Yes.
cunty. Yeah, no, sorry, I can't take anything seriously. I
think
support.
the Haymitch actor is perfect. I think what's her name? Lenore Dove is perfect. Although I didn't picture her. I pictured her with red hair for some reason.
Okay.
But then once I saw the cast, I was like, okay, wait, that's actually perfect because the Covey are very like racially mixed with like a lot of different races. And it makes so much sense. And now I'm like, wait, that makes so much sense now how in the book Katniss is described as like having olive skin at the very beginning because olive is like a little bit darker than just like plain white. So it makes sense that she had some like black or like Hispanic in her lineage.
Yes. I think also I actually went back to that part because everyone's saying I thought she had red hair. I went back and it literally says she's like her hair had like a reddish tint in the sun.
Had a reddish tint in the sun,
which I
yeah.
feel like it's a very different thing.
The sun just came out as I said that. I'm gonna adjust the
Right. Also,
my hair has a reddish tint in the sun.
it's like when they announced that Ariana Grande was playing Glinda, she didn't have blonde hair yet, and it's like nobody was like, she's not blonde.
Yeah.
I think that being said,
I think for some reason everybody like read that line and then like
was like ginger.
that was the only like hint of a hair color. So then we were just like, okay, she must be ginger. But then like, yeah.
In terms of this reddish tint, if they are gonna go through with that, I almost wonder, like, you remember Dill from Ballads of Songbirds and Snakes? How I don't think her hair was it was lighter, but it didn't have like auburn necessarily. But if they did that, but a little bit more of, like a reddish tint, like I feel like, it looks so cool.
Yeah, I mean, her hair they might not even do anything to her hair. Like it might already have a reddish tint in the sun because a lot of people do have like red undertones. And then the Plutarch cast member, I like don't know who he is, and like, but I think he seems.
And that's why I'm in support of it because I don't know because I'm like I love some new fresh faces, you know.
Yeah, I'm so excited for this movie.
It's gonna be great.
Still like another year and a half out though.
No, literally.
But it's gonna be so good. Yes. What's
Okay,
next one?
my next one, I think it is what I'm thinking. Yes, Coachella.
Ooh, okay.
It was just Coachella season. Like, what are your thoughts on Coachella?
Coachella in general or this past Coachella?
Just
Or
in
both?
general.
Okay,
Like,
in general.
do you have an aspiration to go ever?
I kind of want to go eventually. I think I would like to go eventually just to go. And I think it would be really fun. I think I would just have to like really hydrate a lot beforehand.
Thank you to
and
Liquid IV for partnering up with us on this episode.
But yeah, like I do want to go, and I think that would be really fun because, yeah, and I think it's cool that like celebrities go too. I think it'd be really fun to just go like celebrity spotting.
Like, get VIP just to be like,
Yeah,
who are you?
it is a lot of money though, so maybe I should start like saving up for a Coachella fund.
Right. I definitely see it down the road for me.
We should go together, definitely.
That would be fun. Also, like in Texas, like it's closer to California than
Oh,
North
yeah.
Carolina. So
Yeah.
could make that like a spring break thing. I don't know. But
Hey, it's me, all in danger.
gonna go spring
Spring
break,
break,
guys.
cuz.
I feel the same way about Coachella that I do about LA. And that's that I've always been very drawn to it and kind of like, oh, I want this, but I know I need to get it out of my system because
Yeah,
same with LA. I know that I would hate Coachella.
yeah,
Like, and I feel like a majority of people that go hate it, but they end up going again because as time passes, you
it's
kind
like
of,
like it's like terrible in the moment, but then when you look back, it's like, oh,
because it's like in the moment, you're like, I can't find an Uber. It's 2 a.m. My feet hurt. I've been walking. I have so much dust up my nose.
Ew.
So it's like, that's the hell that you're living. But then a few months later, you're looking back at your camera roll and you see the pictures from the concerts and you're like,
yeah,
it wasn't that bad. Like, let's go again. So I think I just need to get it out of my system because I've always wanted to go. I
Yeah.
know that I probably wouldn't like it. Like, it's not like I have super high expectations for it, but it's just something that I need to check off my bucket list at some point is Coachella.
Coachella, yeah, for sure. Okay. This is like a very specific thing that I thought of the other day, and I was gonna text you, what are your thoughts
Oh,
on this?
yeah.
And then I was like, no, I'm just gonna save this for what are your thoughts on episode. So, okay. So what are your thoughts on when an artist's deluxe album title isn't just titled blank deluxe,
Oh.
but like extends the name? So like, for example, I have two examples for you. Selena Gomez, she just released the deluxe album for her album I Said I Love You First, and the deluxe is called I Said I Love You First ... and You Said It Back. And then Lizzie McAlpine also, I just noticed like she has a
Ariana
similar
Grande just did
thing.
it.
Oh, what did she call
Is
it?
it the, wait, am I crazy? Not Sunshine. After, wait. Oh, Brighter Days Ahead. Duh.
Right.
Okay.
And
Also,
then the Lizzie McAlpine one is the original album I think is called Older, and then the deluxe version is called Older and Wiser.
And also emails I can't send forward. That one I think
Right.
is cool. I think when it's creative and it makes sense for it, I'm all for it. Deluxe in general, I don't know. I kind of feel like back then I feel like the deluxe used to come out with like at the same time. Like I feel like the CDs would come out and it would just be like a different cover and like 3 more added songs or something. But I feel like now people see it as a chance to revive
Right.
an era kind of, or just kind of milk the last of an era or something before it's over. I think that they're cool. I just think that,
Yeah.
I don't know, sometimes I feel like a lot of the deluxe songs get lost in the mix. And it's honestly sad to see. But that being said, speaking of Lord, because Happy Lord Summer, Helen of Troy and Hold No Grudge
Yes.
are literally
those are,
like
like, some
my
of the best ones.
favorite songs
Yeah.
off of Solar Power.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I would say like, so when I came up with this, what are your thoughts on topic? I had originally just been kind of like annoyed at how much I've been seeing it recently, because I think for like Sabrina Carpenter, she was one of the first ones who did that with like the forward whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's kind of creative. But then now it's like I keep seeing it and I'm like, I think I just am also very very particular with like how I save my music and stuff on Spotify.
Yeah.
This is like so random, but like I just like to save. I want the album to be called the same thing, and I want to save the deluxe so that I can hear all the songs so that I don't ever lose the deluxe songs. Another example is Taylor Swift's Tortured Poets Department. How literally
that
it
was
was
like a
called,
whole other album though.
how it was literally called like the Tortured Poets Department. And then it became the anthology literally like 2 hours later. And I don't mind about the name, like that makes sense actually, but the cover, I love I do love the version of the cover for the anthology, which is the one I listened to. Like that's the one where I added all the songs from the anthology, so it has that black cover, but it's like the white cover that we thought was going to be the album cover for so long is just no more.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? So it's like she was advertising this white cover for so long when I don't know really why she changed the cover for the anthology, because now it's like, oh, actually the album cover is different than what you've thought it was going to be for the past 2 months.
Yeah.
I'm just like very particular though about saving music and how it's organized in my Spotify though. So that could just be like me being overly like picky in particular.
No, I definitely get it. And like, I don't know, sometimes now if an album feels cluttered to me with the deluxe, because
Yeah.
sometimes there's like a remix on there of a song that's in the album already, just with another artist, or like an acoustic version or something like that. Or sometimes they'll like add in, I don't know, maybe like a song that they did from like a movie soundtrack, like kind of just an unrelated song from the
Yeah.
album, but it was in that same era. And so now it's in the deluxe. And it's kind of just like, why are we doing that? And I kind of like, even Billie Eilish, like I feel like I like the directions she's going in with not releasing any singles for it.
Yeah.
Like the fact that we just heard Hit Me Hard and Soft in full. Like I'm
I
kind of
like
like, I
that.
like this vibe.
Same.
And now it's like just the album as a whole. There's 5-minute songs on there and that's fine. There's no deluxe yet or anything like that. Like, I don't know. I kind of like how her Spotify discography is really organized.
Yeah, and like for the most part, Taylor Swift is like that too. Like Folklore, Evermore. Although,
They have deluxes, like Right Where You Left Me.
yeah, you're right, not deluxes, but I mean like
Right Where
they
You
don't
Left
have
Me
all
is
the,
so good,
but they don't
though.
have all the singles though. They do have the deluxe,
Because they were surprise drops.
but yeah, and Tortured Poets. She didn't release any singles before that either.
Oh, yeah.
Because I think she's realized that she prefers that better, which I love that, where you can just listen to the album all as a
Yeah.
surprise. Because I hate when like our more indie artists like Declan McKenna or Inhaler or whatever like drop basically half of the album's worth of
I
singles
know, and I feel like it's
before.
definitely their label trying to.
Yeah.
Because for them, it's like the way they see it is they don't necessarily have a large fan base waiting for the drop.
Yeah.
They're kind of just trying to like get people.
promote it. That does make sense for their.
I know, but then it's like there
Stage in life.
are fans waiting at midnight for What Happened to the Beach.
Yes, there are. Speaking of, Declan McKenna needs to come to the U.S.
Come back.
soon. It's been a year since I saw him. It's been
Literally.
2 years since he came to the U.S. Like, what the heck? What
the heck,
What the
Dak?
deck?
What the heck, Dak? Okay. My next one is Prom.
I put that too.
But it's actually so good
But
because
I-
we're taking a while.
Yeah, and I wrote
Amazing.
it down, being like, Enzo's definitely gonna put this down. Okay,
I thought you might put Katy Perry too. Like
Yeah.
when I did that, which is funny. That's
I have
like a
another
celebrity
one that I
moment.
feel like you might have put down as well.
Okay,
or
we'll see.
that, yeah. I only had one prom because my junior prom was like right when COVID started,
Mm-hmm.
and I actually bought my prom dress right before COVID started, and then prom got canceled. So then the next year, my prom actually happened, and I just wore the same dress because I
Oh,
still liked it,
Kalina got a
which
new
worked
one.
out. I was like, I'm not gonna spend another like $300 on a dress or whatever because they are very expensive.
I got mine for $99.
Wow, that's nice. That's good. But I liked my prom. I do think it's more fun of just the getting ready, because I think more about like getting ready with my friends, and also like afterwards we went to cookout and like took pictures with the milkshakes, and it was really fun. And yeah, I think it was fun, but I don't know. Also, high school, I don't know. I sometimes think of like weird memories of high school, and I was thinking about prom a lot the past week because it's like prom season. But there's just like so many random funny things I think about from time to time about prom.
So for me, I got ready by myself junior and senior year because if you look at my desk,
Yeah.
it's a whole, like getting ready is a whole ordeal. Even with the musical and stuff, I had a whole backpack of like glue and my mini fan to dry my eyebrows. Like it was a big ordeal, and I hate getting ready like with people. I don't know.
Yeah.
The actual dinner part is fun. I feel like, well,
Oh yeah, dinner was
junior year
fun.
was really awkward. I can't lie.
Oh my gosh. this one year, so the 1 year, not this
The
one year,
1 year,
but the 1 year,
the
I went to
year.
prom. It was while I was still working at Starbucks, and
Oh,
let me
yeah.
fix this. So I was working at Starbucks still, so I had like this free drink. Ugh, I thought I might go work at Starbucks to get
Wait,
that
the fact that
free
that was a
drink.
thing is crazy. Because what?
I know. Like $8 worth of drink every day in this economy. But I went to like get my free. We wanted to get Starbucks like on the way to prom, so we go and I'm like stuffed in the back of my dress, and my friend was driving, and she was like, "I'm gonna just like give them your partner numbers or whatever," and the guy was like, "You have to be in the driver's seat if you're giving your numbers."
Said no one ever.
And
Like,
it's like
there's
I'm
no way
in the
that's a
car
rule.
and I'm stuffed in my giant dress. Like obviously I can't be driving. So that was just like a funny.
Did they end up giving it to you?
Yeah.
Okay,
But he
that's
was like,
good.
next time we won't let you do this.
Nobody asked
Yeah,
you?
like it's still the number.
I know
and
everybody
the
hates
person in
that
the car.
guy.
Yeah. So anyways, yeah. All right, should I do my next one?
Yes.
I feel like we probably each have time for one more.
True. Because we can yap, guys.
Yeah.
Yap.
Okay. What are your thoughts on veganism?
Oh, okay. I have tried it before for like a week, for like a video.
Yeah.
I love the vegans. I think that vegetarianism is more attainable for me. And I think I am gonna go pescatarian again in college. Because I did this actually when I went to UNCSA for the summer. Because this isn't even like a thing for me. Like it's just like a weird. I sometimes don't trust eating meat from some places. Like if I don't know, like it just makes me feel weird.
Yeah. Like you don't know how
I
they cooked
also
it or
don't even enjoy meat that much. Though tofu is my protein of choice. I do love fish, so I think that pescatarian would be best for me. But veganism, I think that the eggs part would be hard for me. Just because I eat a lot of stuff with eggs in it. Same thing with dairy. Like if I'm drinking milk, I don't really drink milk, but if I put like milk in coffee, I'll always put like oat milk and stuff like that. But when it comes to ice cream and stuff, I feel like
Oof.
I don't know, like just the whole milk ice
Yeah.
cream is it's kind of bomb. But I love the vegans and think that they're doing amazing. But
Yeah.
I just don't think that going fully vegan. Like I think I could be vegetarian with vegan tendencies. Have you ever seen that?
Yeah.
I could do that, but
I think I could be, what's the word? Not like carnivorous. Is it, what's the,
omnivorous.
but like, what do you call just like a not vegetarian or vegan?
Omnivorous.
I feel like I could be omnivorous with vegetarian tendencies.
Okay.
Like, okay, so I've been thinking about this a lot recently because I went down this rabbit hole of watching this YouTuber. His name is Alex O'Connor, and he's like this like philosophy guy, and he's just like he talks about philosophy in like such an interesting way, and I would literally like binge watch his videos like in the past 2 weeks, so many of them. And he was vegetarian or vegan for a while, and he talked about like his morals behind it. And like morally, like I should be vegan, but
Same. I feel the same way.
but it's just so it's not even hard in like I think if I switched to veganism, the amount of food options nowadays are really easy to be vegan, I think. I think the one thing that would be a concern for me is just making sure I would get enough protein. But it's just like I just
tofu is so good.
I mean, I do love vegan options like tofu. I love.
falafel.
I actually don't like.
I
Falafel
love falafel so
for some
much.
reason. But I love beans. Like I could get my protein through black beans solely. Like I love black beans, but I just really like meat, and it's bad. And I like dairy. Like when I get coffee, I get whole milk. Like I don't have any like dairy intolerances or anything, so I always get dairy coffee and dairy ice cream. So like that would just be really hard to give up. And I do like tacos with meat. I mean, I haven't tried. I love cheese. And I mean, there are alternatives, but it's just not the same. So that's the one thing holding me back.
I think cheese is one thing for me. Like some vegan cheese is good, but it's not cheese.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah. And like, I actually really like vegan cream cheese, which is made with like
Oh,
cashew.
a lot of cashew alternatives, like nut alternatives, are so
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. So like I've just been thinking about it because I don't think I could do it, but like based on like the videos I've been watching of like Alex O'Connor's argument for veganism, like I'm like, dang, like it made me feel bad, but I'm like,
No, for
he
sure.
was like, why would you sacrifice like all these animals' lives for just the taste, for liking the taste of it? And I'm like,
No, exactly. Like,
don't
I
know.
realized how, like, dumb I sound being like, oh, but cheese is so good.
Yeah,
I think also for me, definitely being around people who eat meat
yeah,
is one thing that, like, keeps me eating meat.
Yeah.
Which in college, like, I genuinely, like, want to stop eating meat because I actually, like, I like chicken and that's about it.
yeah,
Bacon is good too. But like I don't like steak. Like when it comes to burgers and stuff, I will always order if they have a house-made veggie burger at a restaurant, you best believe I will order it because
that's cool
there's
that you
always
like that. Like,
there's always like there's mashed up beans, carrots in it. Like they always I'm like I should do a video of like reviewing house-made veggie
Yeah.
burgers because I feel very passionate about
yeah,
them.
yeah, like I really don't consume that much meat. One, because I just like I'm kind of small, so I don't eat that big of portions. But also because I'm such a like carb person, I feel like I eat a lot of like pasta and non-meat things. So,
Right.
anyways,
Yes. Okay. Oh, what should I do for my
Last
last
one.
one? I think this is a good one to end off on because it feels relevant, not relevant, but like it feels in tune with our other ones.
okay,
I'm just gonna put a little note. The rest of these will go to the next one.
yes.
What are your thoughts on blocking people, or like what's your relationship to the block button?
Okay. I have not been blocked by really many people except for my friend's ex, who I think he didn't want to see her on my posts, so he blocked me, which is weird.
Okay.
But I don't know. I think it's just kind of stupid to block people. Like, even if you don't like them, I think maybe I've blocked like a few scammers that keep like, or like weird people or things like that, but only people I don't know. Like, I don't think I would ever block somebody that I know or have known in the past.
Yeah.
So I think it's just kind of dumb.
Like I kind of get it if it's for like security or like safety
Yeah.
reasons. Like if somebody's like harassing you and you're genuinely be like, stop, like that is absolutely makes sense. But I think that if you just like are going through friendship troubles or like relationship troubles and you just like block the person, I'm kind of like, I don't know. Like for me, if
Yeah.
you want to stalk me,
Yeah, I
Go
want
for
people
it.
to stalk me. Yeah.
like if you want to keep up with my YouTube videos and all the podcasts and episodes that I'm posting and you want to keep seeing that and you're lurking, like okay, like don't skip the ads. I don't know if that sounds like weird, but it's
Yeah.
like I've been blocked by people, and even this one girl, like she blocked the podcast account too. I was like,
Oh my gosh.
like, do you have to prevent yourself from like searching that out? Because I don't have any interest in looking at your profile, especially through our podcast account. So I'm like, if this is something that you're doing to like stop yourself from like searching out my podcast, like
Yeah.
that's between you and
I don't even get the
blood.
point of like blocking an ex. I like you can unfollow them, but I don't ever get why you would block them unless they like are harassing you.
yeah. So that's why I don't know. Like I feel like people are just like, oh, just block them, and I'm kind of just like, wait,
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah. Well, cool. This has been a very interesting episode. I feel like we covered some interesting topics.
Let us know your thoughts. What are your thoughts
Yes.
on?
Blank. And please, yes, DM us for topic ideas because literally, if you DM us, like almost 100% chance that we will use it unless it's like really stupid. But
There are no stupid questions.
there's nobody in our DMs, so if you ever want to,
They blocked us all.
yeah, if you ever want to get noticed by us, just DM us and we will definitely see it. Guys.
Desperation at its finest.
Yes.
We hope you enjoyed today's episode. Let us know your thoughts on this episode in the comments below, or review us on Spotify or something like that, and follow us
Yeah.
there. We post every single Tuesday, so we'll see you.
Tuesday.
Yeah, and video episodes available on YouTube and Spotify. Follow us on Instagram at These Lovely Pod. I think that's all the things. So let me shut up before I sound
All
even more
the
insufferable.
things. Yes.
Bye, guys. Bye.
Bye.